Yo, what's good? What's good? Looking back on a few trades, dude. Looking back on a few things. Losing a lot of money, bro. A ton of money. I have lost a lot of money. Okay. So I'm looking at 2023 where I was losing a bunch of money. And I'm thinking to myself, how? So I'm gonna do that right now. I don't remember every single date that I lost money, but it looks like December 19th, 2023, I lost $18,000. Bruh. Dude, look at this. I was making $4,000 a day, $4,000 on the day, almost a grand, 2,300, 1,500. You know, $240, $1,000. Like I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm a pro, bro. I just made $4,000 on a day. I just made $2,000 on one day. I'm gonna be like rich, probably. I'm gonna be doing really well. And then these gigantic days happen, and this is December 19th is negative 18 grand. This is not abnormal. If we just look down the list here, you make 80. Oh my gosh. The next day I make $8,700. I lost 18 grand and then I made 8,000. This is some serious volatility, bro. Yeah. I mean, for the size of the account, I don't exactly know. I'm not 100% sure what I was at. I mean, you can do the math. It was 56% down and then 27% up. So, and then the next few days, I make $2,500 and then I lose $3,600 and yada, yada, yada. It keeps on going up and down, and you can see from the graph here, it goes down, okay? And my point is that there's usually just one gigantic day. So I'm going to keep scrolling. Negative 3,400 is pretty bad. Oh, I probably don't have any money left. Boom. There it is. That's a 10 grand down day, April 17th, 2024. April 17th, 2024. Again, there's these normal days like $600 positive, $500, $600, $600, negative 10 grand. You cannot outswim these gigantic down days, okay? If you can look at the chart, you have some seriously down days. There's normal days, normal days, normal days, huge down day, normal days, huge down day, normal days, huge down day. These down days is really what pushes this thing down, okay? When I lose control of everything, and that's how you lose, bro, okay? So now we're designing an algo that does exactly the opposite. So if you look at December 19th, this was a huge down day, negative $18,000, real freaking money. Wow. What I would do with $18,000 nowadays, bro. Bro, that would be great. All right, 710. Let's go to zone number 710. I'll tell you. Let's go take a look at 710. We're going to take a look at what was going on with my brain. What was going on with my brain here? All right, looks like we were taking a short. It's a holding split, protect free space of 1, which is just a zone there, which is a candle bar, you know, I go short. Me and I think the candles, I think I know everything about candles and everything. Even if you know shit about candles, I don't think they're trustworthy. But anyways, it breaks, it loses, I lose. That sucks. I lose. Okay, that's the end of the picture. I lose. Let's look at 7-Eleven, the next trade. Oh, by the way, do you know how much I lost on that trade? That little ass trade? That little trade. How much did I lose? $1,400. What? You just lost $1,400 in that? In how many seconds, dude? How many seconds, bro? What chart is this? The 5-minute chart on the NASDAQ. All right, now we see a bullish holding split, kind of in the same area. And I go long, and I get just zapped, okay? I go long, I get zapped. How much did we lose? 3,000. So we doubled our risk, and we lost. By the way, we went short, and then we went long. Now 712. I'm guessing we go long again because it drops. NQ 60-minute chart. Nope, we go short. We go short now. Short for a breakout bar prevention. And we're saying that this top is going to hold because this looks too aggressive to the upside. I think it's going to probably bounce for a 1R downwards. What happens? It just rips right on through. 712. Seems like we're taking a lot of trades or just really poor. I mean, you can lose 3 times in a row, bro. It's not unheard of. But for me, having the size that I had, you're down to $6,500. You're down $6,500 in those 3 little trades in the same day, by the way. Yes, of course, in the same freaking hour, probably. I don't know exactly. I can look at it. I can find it, but I'm not looking at that. All right, NQ 3 minutes, a 3-minute time frame, smaller time frames now. So I lost the short, and I go short again. Probably lose this one. And I get zapped out. All right, the next trade I take is probably short. Yep, short again. I keep on trying to pick the top. Gets ripped through. Lose again. Zone number 715. Guess what I do? Go short again. Why? Because I shorted 2-3 times in a row. So I'm thinking, well, dude, it's got to have a top now. Come on. Come on down. Come on down. I think I did go for probably more than a 1R. It went down 1R, perhaps. I don't know. And then it rips upwards, breaks me out. Stop loss. Hit. Going upwards. 715. Zone number 715. And at that point, that was $4,000 on that trade. I lost, $1,500, $3,000, $2,000, $3,000, negative $3,000 again, negative $4,000 on that latest trade. Last trade, zone number 716. Guessing I'm going short again. How much you want to bet I'm going short again? Yep, of course I'm going short again. I go short again at the top, the very tippy top again. I think I'm just going to be the top. What happens? It goes upwards and rips higher, tearing me apart. And behold, what do you think's going to happen, peasant? What the hell are you thinking? December 19th, 2023. Can't you just wait for Christmas? Can't you just read a book or something? What the fuck, dude? This is absurd. This is why this is wrong, bro. This is a sin. What you just saw there, that is a damn sin. That is not responsible. That is just, that's just wrong, man. And that's why you don't, someone who does that does not deserve money, to me, in my opinion. Look, you're lost. Kid, you're lost right now. That's what I would tell you. And, that's what, me 3 years ago. So, 2 years ago? December of 2023. Holy smokes, that's 2 years ago. Wow. Well, so, this video kind of didn't do exactly what I wanted to do because I wanted to show you my system that kind of does the opposite, but I think I'm going to make a part 2. This is just part 1 of just seeing all these brutal trades. That is one day. That is a horrible day, and there's nothing more that can be said. You can just say position sizing was bad. But if you look at this, zone number 713, I think 1, 2, 3, 4 trades in a row short, trying to short the top in the same hour. I'm saying, like, it keeps on going up, shows a little bit of movement back. I'm like, oh, it's going to be the top. So I jump in short. And that's a system that I put in. That's a system that I coded. So I want to show you that in the next video. All right. But thank you for watching, mate. I'm just showing you transparently a really bad way to lose money. So, yeah, that's about it. All right, I'll show you my system in the next video.